Hello, everybody. Justin Puleo and Seth Gitner here from Gordon Reese. I head up the firm's healthcare regulatory, transactional, and telehealth practice group, and Seth Gitner is the e-commerce group's most recent addition and FDA expert. The reason we're coming to you today with this vlog is to unpack the FDA warning letters targeting GLP-1 manufacturers. What can you tell us about those, Seth?
Thank you, Justin. Yeah, last week, which was March 3rd, 2026, FDA sent a slate of warning letters targeting GLP-1 brands. And what's interesting about these is they started identifying an issue with these brands where on the pictured label of these products and where brand names are often featured, the FDA has started taking the position that the appearance of the brand name on this label creates the implication that these products are being manufactured by the brand. For people in this space, it is the exception rather than the rule that the brands are not the ones who are compounding these products. Therefore, FDA is taking the position that this implication is false, therefore misbranding these drug products. Now, what I found interesting about this is in a footnote in these warning letters, FDA is citing a regulation 21 CFR 201.1, wherein the language states the appearance on a drug product label of a person's name without qualification is a representation that the named person is the sole manufacturer of the product. Now, what's particularly interesting about this is that FDA goes on to concede that 21 CFR 201.1 does not apply to compounded drug products that are produced under Section 503B of the Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act, which the vast majority of the products that are being sold through or by these targeted brands are manufactured under. In order to connect the dots and apply this provision, this regulation to compounded drug products, FDA actually went to the final rule of this regulation where they found language stating if the label of a prescription drug product dispensed by a pharmacy does contain representations as to the manufacturer, etc., it must comply with all the provisions of 201.1. So that is how FDA kind of connected this inapplicable regulation to these compounded drug products. But what strikes me as interesting about this is FDA took the effort to go beyond the text of the regulation. They started digging deeper. And why that is interesting is that I'm wondering, and I'd love to hear your thoughts, Justin, about whether this is a signal that FDA is starting to change their posture and take a more aggressive stance when it comes to compounded GLP-1 products. And I do want to add, just before kicking it back over to you, that right now we're focused in the advice that we give to our clients on this without qualification language. FDA is taking the position that without qualification, these products or the appearance of a brand name creates the implication that the brand is manufacturing this product. Therefore, we're thinking about, and this is an ongoing development and we're still in the process of getting to the bottom of it, but whether using language such as distributed by, followed by the brand name, would be an adequate justification to reduce FDA's scrutiny in this area.
Yeah, well said, Seth. And the deep FDA knowledge you have rings through. That is also my sense as well. With the end of the drug shortage, there's a lot more scrutiny on this space. Transparency is going to be valued by several different agencies. I come to things more from the provider side of things and joint venture platform side of things. So I would say transparency, qualification, accuracy is going to be helpful in mitigating risk, and it's good for prescribers, pharmacies, platforms, and brands to be on the same page about these things, make sure they understand the most recent guidance and clarification coming from FDA and other agencies. But yeah, definitely watch this space. We are daily to advise our clients accordingly and give you practical strategic counsel. Anything more to add, Seth, before we sign off?
That's all from me. Thanks for taking the charge here, Justin. And Nice speaking to all you nice people out there.
Thank you, everybody. Well said. Have a good day.
Bye.